Welcome back. Dr. Whitney Oakley here from Guilford County Schools is answering the questions that you have as we are starting this whole new school year. Remember, you can always text your question, the number there on the side of the screen. All right, the question is, are dress codes the same this year?
So dress codes are established in partnership with parents and students at each individual school. So a parent would just need to reach out at open house or contact the school's front office to check any school dress code.
All right, and piggybacking on this one kind of makes me laugh. Can we please consider a dress code for public schools? They do have them. If you don't like them, what should you do as a parent?
Sure, get involved, be active. We have parent-teacher organizations all over the county. You know, there certainly is a student code of conduct that we all follow as a district, but in terms of school-based, you just need to be at the table, be an advocate, and bring that discussion at the school level.
Are there plans in case of COVID outbreaks this school year?
So just like last school year, we work closely with public health. We follow the public health guidance for what we do in schools, and that will continue for the 23-24 school year.
All right, and this is about the body scanners. Do the kids walk through the scanners one at a time or in a group?
It's a very quick one at a time. It's also a great strategy to say hello and make eye contact with kids. We talk so much about this meaningful, trusted relationship with adults, and sometimes you just know when somebody's having a bad day when you look them in the eye and say good morning. And so again, it becomes a quick part of the routine. It'll take a little longer at the beginning, and it'll just be a part of it. Also, we do individual walkthroughs at each school to see how many we need and where they will be, so that we're able to keep that flow of arrival moving.
It's interesting that you say that they can have the one-on-one look, whereas without the body scanners, I mean, kids kind of come in droves and whatever else, and you might not notice that. You would think metal detectors or body scanners might make you feel like scared a little bit, but it actually is going to be a touch point.
Yeah, and these are the ones that are, you know, it's like going to a Panthers game or a larger scale athletic event or something at the Coliseum. Sometimes people don't even know that they're walking through them.
Right.
So they're wide in space and not intended to slow things up, but they do give kind of that touch point of a good morning.
Okay. This question is, how are topics like smoking and gang activity addressed in high schools? Do they bring in the sheriff's office for programs and things like that?
So we work really closely with all three law enforcement agencies here in Guilford County. We also have had a huge focus on mental health. We were able to actually have more than 8,000 student sessions with mental health providers last year. We hope to continue to expand that this year. We're fortunate to secure a $14.8 million grant so that will continue to expand over time, because the need is just there post-COVID, not just here, but everywhere. And then in terms of counseling services, when students are seeking help and education on anti-bullying and things like that, that is a part of health and wellness curriculum for the whole state of North Carolina.
And if there are some parents who are watching at home and said, oh, I did not know that the mental health aspect was something that my kid could do something at school, what should they do?
Yeah, I think certainly the school is the best point of contact for that. School counselors are the experts in the building, and we'll continue to push out information on the website for how to access flyers, things of that nature.
Okay. This question is, will classified employees get raises this year?
Sure. So we worked very closely with our county commissioners on submitting a budget request to improve the wages of our classified staff. We just can't do school without them. And while other private sectors have caught up to market value, public education simply has not. And so we have to continue to advocate at the state level. Right now, we're waiting on a state budget to pass. And so we have an interim budget which allows us to operate the way we did last year, but that's just to operate, not to increase. So we won't be able to see any salary increases until we have that state budget in hand, because it impacts everything else.
Right, okay, but at least the money is at least going for right now.
We know that we have a plan to begin to address the classified compensation, but the date of when that launches will not happen until we have that state budget in hand.
Okay.